start here with a little breath practice, learning how to create connection to core. So sit up on any height you need. Make yourself comfortable. When we connect to our core, it can help set us up even to be more rooted, more grounded, so that we can stay in our center and we don't get thrown off by everything that comes at us. We can take in information, process, know how to respond rather than react. So may we be strong and stronger together. So here, we're going to exhale out through the mouth, making a sound S. We're going to use this exhale to create strength all the way around the back, all the way to the spine. So inhale, exhale, S. You might even touch and feel how you engage. S. Keep that little bit of engagement. Inhale, let it lift you up. You might already feel the heat building. Then exhale and just relax. Next round, inhale. Exhale, the power of S. Notice how this pulls you in. Keep that. Inhale, this will give the spine length. And then let it out, even through your mouth. Let it relax. So a strong core is engaged core, length through the spine, but then also, when it's time, can I let it relax? Because any muscle that grips all the time will actually even start to weaken or become bound. Last round, inhale fully. Exhale, push the breath. Keep that strength. Inhale. Feel this circumferential lift. And then just let it out. Keeping your eyes open or closing your eyes. Noticing the breath in your body. The breath becomes key to core. The breath becomes key to core and more. Keeps us in tune with what we're thinking, what we're feeling, what we're talking to ourselves about, even as we practice. So let's come to the breath and allow the breath to wake up our awareness. And come to our breath. And can we even find a sense of kindness for ourselves? Coming to our breath, can we settle in deeper to our core, even the core of the heart? So we'll Om one time to kick it off. You might listen or chant along. Take a deep breath in. Then when you're ready, coming to all fours on your yoga mat. Again, thank you for being here. This is a form and flow yoga class. We call it Core and More. Working the core, learning how that connects us to more. So all fours, hands and knees. Hands and knees. Take the hands a little wider than the shoulders. Take the knees a little wider than the hips. I'm sort of a one-man show, so I'm just going to check in, make sure we're good to go. All right. So hands a little wider than the shoulders. Knees a little wider than the hips. Tuck your toes under. Inhale fully. And then exhale up and back, down dog. Here, press your feet down, start to pedal your legs. It's I use this one often just to open up the tissue on the backs of the legs. My hands are slippery from a little bit of lotion. So I don't recommend, don't lotion before you practice. So pedal the legs, opening up the backs of the legs. 2 more breaths. Really tuning into the breath. Tune the movement to the breath. You can be off rhythm or on rhythm. You can be on count or slightly off count. Now, bring your feet together in down dog. Bend your knees. Drop your heels to the right. Stretch your hips back. Inhale, back up. Feet together. Drop your heels to the left. Inhale, back up. 2 more each side. Drop your heels to the right. Inhale up. Drop your heels to the left. Inhale up. Almost like a dog chair with a twist. Drop the hips to the right, heels to the right, stretch back, inhale up. 1 more to the left, heels left, stretch back. Back to center. Come down to your hands and knees. Here, hands a little wider than the shoulders, knees together, tops of the feet on the floor. Press your toes down, press your fingers down. Push your feet down, squeeze your ankles in, lift your knees up. Ready? With this breath. Just a couple inches off the floor. That breath is important. Lower down. Open the knees, sit back, child's pose. Yeah, I usually teach cat-cow right there. Threw in something different. Inhale, back up to center. Now we're going to go cat. Grip the floor with the fingers. Inhale. And then exhale. Cat pose. Fingertips grip. Toes lightly click down. Legs squeeze in. Tailbone down slightly. Belly strong. Breathe here. What do you think? As you exhale, gently tone. As you inhale, easy breath into the back of the body. 1 more breath. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, neutral spine. Open your knees hip distance. Inhale the right arm up. Exhale is called panda. Come onto the right forearm or right shoulder. Bend the left elbow, fingertips on the floor. Press your fingertips down, draw your right rib cage in. If you want more, you can stretch the left arm out. It's too much pressure on my neck, I don't know. But if it feels good for you, you know what, I'm going to try it too. Keeping the belly on the right side strong. Tune into your breath. Notice where you feel this one. Probably somewhere along the spine. Inhale. Rise up. Exhale. Back to center. Inhale, right arm up. So I step my left hand towards the middle of my mat more before the twist. Then exhale, right forearm. Oh no, left forearm or left shoulder to the floor. So the right hand to the center of the mat. Now I'm twisting towards you. Press down through the right hand, draw the belly in. Keep that. If you want more, stretch the right arm out. Keep the left side of the belly in. Notice where you feel this. Notice how the breath might change feeling or sensation. Keep the left side strong. And you might notice you breathe into the right lung more. Inhale, up, out. Exhale, land. Right on. Bring your knees together. 1 more here. And grip the floor with the fingers. Press your top of the feet down. Inhale. And then find that breath. Knees up off the floor. Stay strong. Inhale fully. And 1 more. Grip the floor. This is an arm balance. Inhale fully. And then exhale. Lower the knees. Feels good, right? Right leg up. Now, if it's too much on your wrist right now, you can even go fingertips or a fist. I wouldn't do fist forever, but you might do it if you're working wrist. Inhale, and then exhale, pull it in. Swimming cat. Inhale, open. Exhale, pull in. Inhale, open. Exhale, pull in. One more. Exhale, pull in. Hold it. Press down through the hands, down through the back foot. Maybe your left knee goes off the floor. Lower it. Right knee down. Sit back on your heels. Pause. Find your breath. Now just let it chill. Let it be more natural. So we're using the breath to create power, to create strength, create space. But then we also tune into the breath to slow it down. Easy. Come back to hands, knees. Swimming, cat. Hands a little wider than the shoulders. Grip the floor. Inhale the left leg up. Exhale, pull in. Inhale, open. Exhale, pull it in. Inhale, open. Exhale, pull it in. Inhale, open. Exhale, squeeze it in. Hold it, grip the floor. Press your right foot down. Exhale. Maybe the right knee goes up. Pull the left leg in. Lower it down. Sit back on your heels. Interlace your hands behind your back. You might use a strap if that feels good to you. Take the strap behind the back. Press your toes down. Squeeze your legs towards each other to give you a lift up. Draw the front of the shoulders back. Exhale, belly in. Inhale. Lift the core of the heart. Stay here. Or exhale. Lift your hips up. Take your head towards the floor. Keep the front of the shoulders lifting. Belly strong. Ribs in. Hands pull apart. Find your breath. Inhale, rise. Exhale, lose it. You don't need the strap anymore. Come to hands and knees. All fours. Back in that position. I think you're familiar with it. Right here, we've been doing it a few times. So hands a little wider than the shoulders. That's going to be the cue. Just finding some space. Spread the fingers even. Step the right leg back. Step the left leg back. So now you're in plank. We're going to hold plank 3 breaths. If you need to, come onto your forearms or place your knees on the floor. Grip the floor, tone your inner thighs. Exhale, tone the belly, lengthen the tail. Inhale, look for space. One more, exhale. Inhale. That's a lot of work. Exhale, lower down. Good job. All right, I don't know if I was telling the truth or I just forgot. You might use your strap here in this one. This is locust pose. Bring the arms alongside the body. Interlace the hands if it's there for you, or strap it up. Here, feet can be together, hip distance. Lift the front of the shoulders. Inhale, and then exhale, lift up away from the floor, just a few inches. Front of the shoulders up. Exhale. Belly and tailbone long. Inhale. Use that to find length. Exhale. Doesn't have to be super aggressive to create the contraction. Inhale. Lift the hands. Exhale, lower down. Turn your head left or right. Feel the earth. I'm warm. I don't know if you are, but I am. I can only assume. All right. Place hands, sides of the chest. Scratch. Place elbows down on the floor. Shoulders over the forearm. So we're going to do a forearm plank. We're going to do it slightly different though. Bring your feet together, knees on the floor. Tuck your toes under. So here, exhale, tone the belly, start to lift the ribs up. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Now, right from here, press your knees down, start to lift your hips up on the exhale. So now you got knees down. Pull the ribs, belly in. Keep that. Back of the skull goes up. Keep that. Right here, we're just going low plank, knees down. Good, 5 minutes. Just kidding. Belly strong, tailbone long. Now I feel it. If you want more, walk your elbows forward more. Create a greater distance between the knees and the elbows. Come to that breath anytime you feel like you're losing it. And the inhale help to stabilize the core. One more breath. Exhale, lower down. Good job. Feet a little wider than your hips. Feet a little wider than the hips. Take the hands to the side of the body. So like cobra position. Stretch through the legs, kneecaps lift up. Exhale, belly in. Inhale into a cobra. Exhale, belly in. Grip the floor, shoulders back. Take one more breath. And then lower down. Tuck your toes. Inhale. And then exhale. Up and back. Down dog. Stretch it out. So here, down dog. Feet can be about hip distance apart. They can go together if it feels good. Start with a little bend in your knees. Grip the floor. Press the hands down. Lift the underside of the arm slightly. Exhale, hips back. 2 full breaths in dog. You might start to straighten the legs. Or you might not. If you already feel the stretch back of the legs, you might not. Inhale. Walk your feet up towards your hands. Exhale. Bend the knees, rib to thighs. Fold in. Bend the knees, rib to thighs. Touch the floor block. One more full breath here. Press the feet down, fingers down. Draw the belly in. One more inhale. Exhale, lengthen spine. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, hands to heart. So we're going to go chair taps. Bring your feet together, knees together. Bring your hands in front of your heart. Exhale, belly in. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, right elbow towards left knee. Keep your spine long and just like a tap, inhale, rise. I didn't even touch. Exhale, left elbow, right knee. Inhale, rise. Exhale, right elbow, left knee. Inhale, rise. Exhale, hips go back. Left elbow, right knee. Inhale, rise. Last one. Exhale, hips go back. Inhale. Last one. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Release the hands. Good job. Inhale, stretch up. Exhale, hips back, bend your knees, rib the thighs. Inhale, extend your heart forward. Exhale, step your left leg back. Left hand on the floor. Inhale, stretch the right arm to the sky. Feel free to turn your right foot out. Pull your right hip towards your left inner thigh. Firm your left leg. Extend gently through the front knee. Belly in. Lift to open the chest. Nice. Exhale, touch the floor. Inhale, step up. Exhale, easy fold. Press your fingers, feet down. Push your fingers forward lightly, heels drag back. Draw your belly in. Reach down through the legs from the tailbone. Fold in. Inhale, rise up, just to clear it. Exhale, right back in. Hips go back, touch the floor. Inhale, extend the heart. Exhale, step your right leg back. Right hand inside the left leg. Turn your left foot out. Inhale, open. Pull the left hip towards the right inner thigh. Keep your right leg firm. Twist. Belly in. Lift the chest. Exhale, touch the floor. Step back, down dog. Walk your hands back to your feet. Bend your knees deep as you need to. Or start to straighten your legs. Firm the legs. Press the fingers, feet down. Fingers forward, feet gently back. Tailbone down. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, hands to heart. Interlace your hands behind your back. Bring your feet together. Use the strap if you need it. Exhale, belly in. So you might use that breath, that S breath, snake breath, power breath. Inhale, lift the chest. Draw your shoulders back, lift your hands. Exhale, take your hips back. Chair pose, shoulder stretch. So you might stay here or draw your belly in, take your head towards your knees. Spread the feet wide, keep the belly strong. Front of the shoulders lift, fingers gently pull apart. Find your breath. You got it. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, release the hands. Take your right arm up. Left arm, hold the right tricep if you can reach it. Or you might keep that left hand on the hip. Feet together, spread your feet. Firm your thighs. Exhale, belly in. Inhale, lift your chest up. Exhale, take it over to your left. Hips go to the right. Keep your thighs strong. On your next exhale, find core. On your next inhale, use it to give you a lift up as you press your feet down. Inhale, rise. Exhale, release. That instruction was quick. You thought you were supposed to rise up, I think. All right, we'll get it this side. Inhale, left arm up. Right hand hip or hold the tricep. Right hand, left tricep. Spread your feet, lift your thighs. Tailbone down till you feel your glutes go on. Important, they support the core here. Exhale, draw it into yourself. Inhale, use that breath to lift you up and out. Now stay strong and lifted. Exhale to the right. Exhale, belly ribs in. Use the breath to give you length in the crescent. Reach down through the left foot. Maybe crescent more. Inhale, rise. Exhale, release it. Good job. Front of the mat, if you're not there. Inhale, stretch up. Exhale, hips back, touch the floor. Inhale, extend the heart. Exhale, left leg back, knee down or knee up. I'm going to start with knee down. Back toes tucked under. Inhale, rise. Exhale, pull the ribs, belly in. Left arm, cross the right leg, hands prayer. Or bottom hand might go fist. Press the leg, arm into each other. Press the hands into each other to open up the upper back. Pull the right hip in towards the left inner thigh. Exhale, belly strong. Inhale. Maybe the right knee goes away from the floor. Look down at your front foot. Balance the weight, toes, heel. Lift your back thigh up. Belly up off the thigh. Extend gently through your front knee. Keep the left side of the rib strong. Breathe. Inhale, unwind. Touch the floor. Exhale, down dog. Stretch back. Notice any difference in size. Or notice when you come out of the pose, what does the energy feel like as it moves? Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, left foot forward between the hands, right knee down, back toes tucked. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, twist it. Right arm, cross left leg. Press right arm, left leg lightly into each other, just till you feel the engagement. Keep the shoulder strong. Press the hands into each other until it gives you a little lift up off the front thigh. So you're using that action of the hands. Stay here, exhale. Inhale, back thigh up. 3 breaths. Tone the glutes, tone the belly, especially the right side of the ribs in. Inhale, lightly lengthen the spine. So you can think tone glutes, you go left hip towards right inner thigh. 3, 2, inhale, unwind. Exhale, step back, dog. Okay, so this is our vinyasa chants. Hold your dog or plank. Got it? Grip the floor. Exhale, belly in. 1 full inhale here. Keep that buoyancy even as you exhale lower. Inhale up, cobra or up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, right leg sky. Exhale, step the right foot forward between the hands. Now we're going high lunge. Front knee over the front heel, rise up. Stretch both arms alongside the ears. With your right hand, hold your left wrist. Press your feet down, pull your belly ribs in. Inhale, go up and over to your right. Crescent lunge. Keep pushing the right foot down. Give a little lift through the right rib cage. 1 more breath. Inhale, rise. Now we're going to go. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, step the left foot forward between the hands. Inhale, rise up. Okay, this time, left hand holds the right wrist. Catch that right wrist. Belly in. Inhale, up and over to the left. Pull the left hip in. Even if your left knee opens up a little bit, keep the right thigh strong. Belly, rib strong. You might feel this all the way down into your hip flexors, or you might just feel it through the obliques. Inhale, rise. Exhale, touch the floor. Step forward. Bend the knees as much as you need to. Fold in. 3 breaths. Press the feet down. Fingers down. Fingers lightly forward, heels lightly back. Tailbone down. Maybe the legs go straight. Bend the knee slightly. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, hands to heart. Release the hands. Grab a block. Take the block to the front of your mat. Choose your height. We'll see. You can decide. You can change your mind if it feels too high or too low as we start. So you're going to choose your height. And then you're going to step back. Exhale. Bow forward. Feet a little bit almost like a few inches, sit bone distance apart. Bend your knees gently. Exhale. This is important. Firm the core. Now, bend your left knee. Keep the core strong. Bend the left knee. Your left thigh stays vertical. All right? It's not going back behind you. Keep your left thigh vertical. Inhale, find length. Now, exhale. Float yourself up off the block by pushing the right foot down. Lower down. Again, exhale to lift up. Inhale, lower. Exhale. Push up off of it. Inhale. Lower. 1 more. Exhale. Inhale. Touch. Exhale. Left foot down. Pause. Lengthen your spine just to clear it. Lengthen the spine forward. Bend your knees, hands, hips. Inhale, rise. Good job. We're going to use that. Now, cross the right ankle over the left thigh. Bend your left thigh slightly. Right leg cross. I think we're doing pigeon style here. Hands to hips or hands at the heart. Exhale, belly lightly in. Inhale. Lift your chest. Exhale, drop the hips down. Stay here or bring your fingertips to the block. So you can stay up or fingertips to block. Stay here or bring your fingertips to the floor. Looking for the work in the right glute. Flex your right foot, flare your toes. Tone the belly, lightly tone the glutes. Imagine the outer left and right hip drawing towards each other. Fold in as it feels right. I keep a little bend in my left knee so I don't use the force of my right shin to push the knee back. So your standing leg, you might keep a little bend in the knee. Or you got to keep that leg super powerful. One more breath. Inhale, rise up. Can you rise up? Steady. Press the shin into the thigh. Thigh into the shin. And then release it, foot to the floor. Well done. Here we go. Second side. And bow forward. Fingertips to the block. Long spine. Bend the right knee. That's it. Now your thigh is vertical. Inhale and then exhale. That's how we go. We float up off the block. Push through the foot. Lower down on the inhale. Exhale, press up. Other option, inhale, top. Hold the breath, lower down. That's it. Then exhale up. Two more. Exhale. Last one. Exhale. Strong core. Touch foot. Before you bow forward or move, lengthen the spine. Take the inner thighs back lightly. Reach down through the feet. Now bend the knees, drop the weight to the heels. Inhale, rise up. So why I come up like that, just take full weight off low back or most weight off low back. Drop weight to heels, hips back, rise up, bent knees. Just like, so the mechanics. It's also kind of functional as we're lifting and moving things. So then bend the knee slightly, cross the left ankle over the right thigh. Flex your left foot, flare your toes. Hands heart or hips. Hips back. Exhale, belly in. Inhale, lift the chest. Stay here. You might just do this work. Press shin into thigh, thigh lightly into shin, or shift hips further back, fingers to block. If you're feeling it, floor. This side is feeling it. We're going to go low level block. So you keep this action. Left foot stays on. Foot flex, toes flare. Left ankle, right thigh lightly press each other. Tone the glutes towards each other. Belly gently in. I keep a little bend in the standing leg, so I'm not pushing back through the knee or into the hamstring attachments or tendons. But for you, I don't know, you might be okay there. Inhale, rise. Rise with power. Keep the core strong. Press the foot, shin, thigh into each other. And then exhale. Release the foot. Good job. Keep your block at the front of your mat. Reverse mudra pose. Step your left leg back. Oh, that's feeling good. It's feeling tired, but it's feeling good. So take a nice wide stance. Work square hips or something like that. We're going to stretch the back of the right leg. So you can either go hands block or floor, or you might take the hands up the back, flip the hands into a reverse mudra. Tone the belly in. Lift the chest up, firm your legs. Exhale, bow forward. Keep the legs strong. Back thigh strong, front thigh strong. Belly toning, glutes toning. You can go mudra or fingers floor. Oftentimes the fingers go to the floor and then we lose all the strength of the legs. I kind of want to play with that strength in the legs. So I'm going to almost hover the fingers, lift the shoulders. Hands, hips, or wherever your hands are at. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, bend your knees slightly, step forward. Second side. Right leg back, left leg forward. We did a lot already. I feel like square your hips. We're towards square. We're going forward. Hands can go floor or block, or you might go hands more reverse mudra. Flip up the back. Firm the legs. Exhale, belly in. Inhale, lift the chest. And then exhale, shift the hips back. Keep the legs firm. Front of the shoulders lift. Thighs strong. Glutes, the left glute hugs towards the right inner thigh. Keep that contact between feet, floor, and then maintain that kind of earth stability in the hips. Inhale, rise. Release the hands. Exhale, step forward. Pause. Feel the feet on the earth. Inhale, stretch out. Exhale, hips back, touch the earth. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, right leg back first this time. Switch it up a little. Have your block ready if you need it. Both hands inside the left leg, turn your left foot out. Block if you need it. Inhale, and then exhale, slide the left hip back. Take your forearms to the floor or block. I'm going to go to the block. Press your feet down, lift the pubic bone up, tone your belly in, lengthen through the spine a little. So this one requires strong legs. Think your outer shins pull in a little. Belly tones, lengthen the spine, lift the chest. Find your breath. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, step back dog. Check out side to side. Inhale, left leg up. Sorry, right leg up. Exhale, step the right foot forward. Both hands inside the right foot. Turn the right foot out. Press your feet down, get a little lift through your hips. You're just pressing down. Notice how it sends energy up. Keep that energy moving up throughout the pose. Exhale, forearms to block or floor. I'm going block. Reconnect, spread the feet, press them down. Pull the right hip back a little. Firm the back of the thigh, front of the back thigh. Exhale, belly in. Inhale, lengthen. Find your breath. Forearm lunge. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, dog. Child's pose if you need it. Bend your knees, take your hips back. Draw the belly in. Straighten the legs as it feels good. Come down to your knees. Swing your feet around to the front. Left leg in. Right leg top. Cow face pose. If you need to, sit up on a block or a blanket. Give yourself height. Flex your feet, flare your toes. Fingers, sides of your hips, you might stay here if you already feel a stretch in the outer hips. Or you might start to exhale, bow forward. Keep your feet on. Heels lightly pull in. Just lightly. Pull the belly in. Inhale, rise. Exhale, unwind it, Dandasana. Second side asana. Draw the right leg in, left leg top. Flex your feet, flare your toes. Some of you might go shins towards the front of your mat. I don't have that much external rotation. The further your shin goes forward, the more external rotation you're gonna have to have here in the hip. So I'm gonna pull them in just a little bit. Flex your feet, flare your toes. Inhale, lift your heart. Exhale, bow forward if it's there for you. If you already feel a lot, just be with that. If you feel like too much, do this one on your back. So the legs gently pulled towards each other, belly in, folding in. You're looking for some stretch in the glute. This is going to be the target. Easy, so softening the breath here a little bit. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, stretch it out. All right, grab your block. Take it to the center of your yoga mat. Take your hips up on it. Hips on the block. Come back onto your forearms. So when I say hips on block, try to get your sacrum, like sacrum, thickest part of the spine down there, sacrum, where the ilium meet. And then here, exhale, feet up off the floor. Bent knees or straight legs. Inhale, exhale. If it's there for you, straighten the legs. So you might scoot yourself up. If you're too high with the block, you gotta get right on the sacrum, edge of the block on sacrum, then lower all the way down to the sit bone. So you got yourself propped. Floating boat. If you need to, the knees can stay bent. Stay strong. I am shaking. Hold it. Bend your knees, touch the floor. Shift your hips more on the block. Come down to your back. Pause for a second. I mean, even neck working there. The anterior neck muscles. Walk your feet back, heels towards the block. Feet about hip distance. Walk your shoulders up towards your ears. Inhale. And then exhale as the bridge pose, hips up. If you want a little bit more, if your back feels, it's tweaky, you grab the block, take it to your inner thighs. Squeeze the block. Wherever you're at, tone your inner thighs. Tone your glutes. So tailbone lengthens, almost goes, starts to point up. You're not tucking the pelvis real hard, but you're working that action to get the glutes on. Hold the edges of your mat. Lean to your right, take your left shoulder under. Lean to your left, take your right shoulder under. Or interlace your hands here. Press your shoulders gently down. Inhale, lift your chest, chin lightly up. Exhale, stretch through your thighs. Don't lose that block if you got it there. One more inhale. Exhale, release the hands, widen the shoulder blades, lower your hips. Release the block, stretch your legs out. We're getting there. Pause for a second. Notice the effects of the pose. Tune in to your spine. Come onto your belly. So bend both knees. Roll over to your right or left. All the way onto the belly. Come onto your belly. Tuck your toes. Inhale. And then exhale, plank pose. All right. Plank it. We're going to use our core to help build upward facing dog. Point your feet, tops of the feet on the floor. Squeeze your legs gently together. Exhale, tone the belly in. Inhale. Start to lengthen the chest forward. Drop the hips down, but don't lose the strength in the belly. Shoulders start to draw back. You might have to walk your feet up a little bit. Stay strong. Inner thigh strong, tailbone long, belly strong. One more full breath here. And then exhale, slow up. Hips up, and then down dog, stretch it out. That's the kind of core we want when we work the up dog. So there's a power to upward facing dog. There's an ease, but there's a power. There's a freedom. Come all the way to your belly. Bend your right knee, reach back, hold your foot. Come onto your left forearm, cross the heart. Tone the inner thighs lightly, squeeze your left leg till the kneecap lifts off the floor. Lengthen the tail. Inhale, lift the chest, stretch forward. Exhale, release. Right forearm, front of the heart. Bend the left knee. I had a love-hate relationship with this pose for a long time. I love it now. Right leg strong. Tone the inner thighs. Exhale, tone the belly. Lengthen the tail. So belly draws in, tailbone long. Inhale, lift the heart, chest up. Find your breath. You might come higher. I'm staying down low. Come up if you want. Release the leg. Down dog. From down dog, pigeon pose. Inhale, right leg up. Right knee, right wrist. The further your shin is towards the front of your mat, the deeper in the hip, but also, depending on your hip, could be deeper in the knee. I take a lot of angle. You might keep more angle. Come up onto your fingertips. Point your left foot, squeeze your left ankle in. Press your front knee, back knee down, pull them towards each other, squeeze your hips in. So you're strong here. Yeah, this is a strong pigeon. Keep that. Stay here. You can even use blocks under the hands. Or right hand, right thigh, bend the left knee, hold the left foot. Firm, left shoulder back, bicep, tricep strong. Belly in, inhale, lift the heart, chest up. Maybe the right arm goes up. Pigeon, thigh, stretch. Exhale, release. Down dog. I almost bowed us forward, but for time's sake, we're gonna just do the thigh stretch in pigeon right now. We'll get another hip opener in. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, left knee, left wrist. I got a lot of angle in my shin. Maybe your shin goes more parallel with the front edge of your mat because you got the pelvis hips to do it. Congratulations, that's good. That works, you know. Point the back foot. But the goal, just for those of us who already feel it here, goal isn't necessarily to get the shin parallel. The goal is to, here, stable, safety in the knee. Press the front knee, back knee down. Pull them towards each other. Squeeze your hips towards each other. So think glute strong. Stay here, fingertips floor, or maybe they hover. Bend the back knee, hold the foot. Exhale, belly in. Inhale, lift the chest, right shoulder goes back. Can you see that? It goes back that way. Keep that. Tailbone lightly down, belly in. Lift the chest, maybe the arm follows. Pigeon, quad stretch, exhale, touch the floor. Step back, down dog, to get out of it. Move as it feels good to you. All right, knees to the earth. We're coming back onto the forearms. Come down onto your forearms, interlace your fingers. We're going forearm plank, so slide your knees back 45 degrees. Now before you go anywhere, exhale. Belly ribs in. Straighten the right leg, straighten the left leg. There we go, we're in our forearm plank. Now here, firm the shoulders, tone the belly. Tailbone long. So think heels, hips, heart, head. We're working this kind of line. I call this, my little sister calls this, Chrissy Graham, she's a yoga teacher too, rotisserie. Turn to the right slightly. Not real far, stable shoulder, but turn to the right. So you start to cook the right side. Back to center, turn it to the left. Your hips might drop down a little bit. Keep the hips up even as they turn. Back to center. You got one more in you. Exhale, stay strong. Ribs belly in, turn to the right. If you're already down, no problem. Back to center. Ribs belly in. Recommit, turn to the left. Holy smokes. Back to center. Lower your hips down. That's it. Chill. Easy. Bring the arms alongside your body. Bring your feet hip distance apart. Bend your knees, shins towards vertical. Knees a little wider than the hips. Squeeze your knees in isometrically so they move without moving. Grip the floor. Exhale, belly strong, tailbone long. Inhale. Maybe you rise up a little bit. Your hamstrings are working. Inner thighs working, hamstrings working, almost like you're trying to lift your knees. Tailbone long. One more full inhale. This is king pigeon. Exhale, lower. Rest. Head on the floor. That's a big one. That's a big one. I planned way too many poses and I planned too much. But better than not enough. All right. We got to get one here. Take down dog. Walk your feet up towards your hands. Bend your knees. Feet together. Feet together. Lift your heels up. Take your hands wider than your shoulders. Take your shins onto the back of your upper arms. You guessed it. What do we want to call it? Crow or crane. Grip the floor at the fingers. Lift your right foot up. Stay there. Press your left foot down. Or also bring the weight into your fingertips. Lift the left foot up. Drop your hips a little bit. Stretch your heart forward. Belly in. Work your feet. Work your feet. Work your fingers. Work your feet. Exhale. Feet to floor. Lower. Into garland. Maybe the knees open up. Work your belly in. Bow forward. If you can, ready? I haven't taught this in a long time. Take the hand under the right heel. Left hand under the left heel. Tone your glutes. Tone your belly. I probably just exploded my microphone in my pocket. Release it. Take a seat. Good job. Working down. Bring the feet together. I wonder, have you done that one before? I don't know. Maybe you have. Feet together. Or give a little separation. We're working the adductor muscle. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, bow in. Flex the feet, gently flare the toes. You might get an adductor stretch, but most of us, if you're bowing forward, you're also going to get a thoracolumbar stretch. And a stretch of all the tissue, spinal muscles. Settle into the breath. Inhale, rise up. Bring your knees together. Stretch your legs out. Come onto your back. Bend your knees, come onto your back. All right, now stretch your legs out for a sec. Both feet in. Arms wide. Hips to your right. Legs to your left. Twist. We're going to use the twist to bring us back down. If you want like a mellow practice tomorrow, my wife and I, hopefully she's here for it. She's up for it. We're going to teach a yin class. 9 a.m. Pacific. Yin. Knees up. Hips left. Knees right. Check in with your right shoulder. I just want you to feel, you get like way tucked under, the flesh gets caught. If you lift up, lengthen the flesh on the right side. Shoulder blade, the back. Find your breath. I don't know, maybe it was, do you want more core? Somebody said, hey, do more core when you teach. So I tried to add some more core and more. That's what I call them. Back to the center, hip center. Draw the legs in. Cross the right ankle over the left or left over right, doesn't matter. Draw the legs into the chest. I actually like to hold my knees, let my knees drop away, let the natural arch, lordotic curve in the back come in, and then just roll around the hips, around the top of the ilium, around the sacrum. The ilium is like the pelvic bone. So when you roll on that top, the top of the pelvic bone there, you're getting all the attachments, so all those back muscles, the core muscles that attach to the pelvic bone. Working attachments with a massage ball or even rolling them out can help the muscle to relax. So you can do the center of the muscle, but you hit those attachment points and it helps the muscles to relax. So that's kind of what I'm working here, just working on those attachment points. That's it. Stretch it out. Shavasana. Couple minutes here. If you're on Instagram watching, this ends at exactly an hour, so we might lose you before the end of this Shavasana. Feel free to take it as long as you like. Just letting the body relax, the outer body soften. Letting your effort surrender. And just noticing. So deeper than the physical core. We have this energetic or subtle body core. You might feel like streams or sensations inside the body. You might feel the flow or the stream of the breath. Meditation, Shavasana, meant to bring us back into the core, which is our natural state of awareness, our natural state of being. Tuning into that natural state of awareness, our natural state of being. And quite honestly, I practice yoga and meditation, and sometimes I really feel in that state of being, and sometimes I feel very far from it, very peripheral, very outside myself. Here, after the practice, notice how you might feel inside, connected to this inner stream. The deepest core, the true strength core, the core of kindness, self-acceptance. Just feeling that inner flow. It's always there. The asana can help us feel it more fully. Or help stop the outer body, the mind, so we can sense it.